Hey everybody, welcome to EmpireCV.tv. We're going to be talking about the comic books and toys that are coming out tomorrow, Wednesday, August 3rd. And this week we're going to keep it kind of light on the Marvel and DC. I'm going to do a lot of indie because there's a lot of number ones coming out and just a lot of really good products. So we'll start with the first one, which is Punisher #1 coming out tomorrow, written by Greg Rucka, which you should all know and you should definitely give a shot. He was one of the people working on Gotham Central that made it so popular. He also did a lot of work with DC lately, working on the Batwoman question arcs that were going on that he now got kind of put off to the side, and they're going to be resolved by other people. He's back to Marvel. Punisher is back, and this is not a Max title, but they're skirting the edges. It's Punisher doing what Punisher does. This is really an introduction to the world he lives in. We get introduced to cops. We get introduced to the criminal organizations, to the people that are the victims. Punisher's there, but it's really going to show you the world he lives in and the things that he's going to be cleaning up. Rucka's a great writer. I know that there's going to be a lot of twists. There's going to be a lot of turns. You're going to have to follow all of them to keep up with him. But I really think it's going to be a good read. All right, we're going to hit Flashpoint. This will be the last for the big two. Flashpoint #4 is out. We got Johns, we got Kubert, consistent team. They've been doing these pretty regularly. This one we really delve into the Amazons and the Atlanteans. And Batman and Flash have been organizing teams. They went after Superman. They have Cyborg. We get introduced to Element Girl in here, Shazam. They have to do something. Flash is slowly losing his memories. If he loses them all, he won't remember the way the world is supposed to be. He won't be able to put it back, and they're going to be stuck with this really dark, really messed up world. As he's starting to come to that conclusion, he realizes he can't just look for Zoom and try and set things back. What if this is where they're going to be? What if he has to make a difference here? So this is him on Batman, him trying to really get a team together to stop the war between the Atlanteans and the Amazons, and it's finally Flash coming face to face with Zoom. All right, CrossGen is back. This is the third installment of their new books through Marvel. We had Ruse and we had Sigil. Now we've got Mystic. It's a world filled with people with magical abilities, and this really introduces us to kind of a Disney-esque, Disney-feeling book. You've got two girls who are in an orphanage. Of course, you've got the strict head mistress. You know, they hate it there. They want out. They go into the real world, and one of them end up becoming one of 10 apprentices to the head magician. The art feels like a Disney cartoon. The story very much feels like one of those rags to riches princess stories. It's a fun book, all ages, and this is something that I think that children will really enjoy and really get on board with. More coming from CrossGen. They're just putting them out slowly and testing the waters. So CrossGen, give it a shot. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about today is Rachel Rising. It's a new #1 from Terry Moore. We just went over on a previous video his Echo series, which ended. There are 6 graphic novels available. You've also got the classic Strangers in Paradise, which really propelled him. He's not wasting any time. Echo just ended. Rachel Rising #1 comes out tomorrow. And it's a book about a girl that we get introduced to as she claws herself from the grave. A mysterious woman has brought her back to life. This girl comes back not knowing what's going on, getting flashes. She's got marks around her neck. She was obviously murdered. It's her trying to go back into her life and realize the days that have been missing, the things that have happened to her, and ultimately find out who killed her. She doesn't know what's going on, but it seems that animals and those that are sensitive both can see that something is wrong with her. It's a real slow start, but if it's anything like Echo, he's just laying the groundwork, and he's going to deliver and bring something that's not what we would expect, not just your typical vengeance or gig, but there's going to be some twists in here because Terry Moore did an excellent job on Echo, and I'm really excited about Rachel Rising. All right, Snark. This is one for all ages. We've got the Walrus and the Carpenter, and they're pretty much two no-goods who wake up whenever they feel like it, looking for the next score, trying to do as little work as they possibly can, and honestly, with people like that, end up doing a lot more work than if they just go get a day job. It's a funny book, really centered around these two and their kind of antics. But number 0 gives you a look at the upcoming comic. It gives you puzzles, it gives you games, it gives you stories, sketches. The whole thing is here, and this is yet another one that's available for all ages, and everyone will enjoy it, adults and kids alike. All right, Kirkman fans, Infinite comes out this week. It's number 1, Kirkman and Liefeld. Real good typical superhero stories. It has a 90s type feel. Liefeld is on it, and Kirkman really caters to Liefeld's strengths. So you will get exactly what you expect with Liefeld. The guns, the action, your typical 90s. So if you're a Kirkman fan, if you're a Liefeld fan, number 1 comes out, and it's worth a shot. The next one we're going to do is Hero Initiative. Hero Initiative does a book every year that goes towards their charity. This one has stories by Gaiman. It has stories by Sam Keith. You've got a special Chew story that you won't get anywhere else. And all of the proceeds go to Hero Initiative. If you don't know what it is, it's well worth taking a peek at as a comic book fan. It's a charity for creators who are in trouble, who need help. You know, older creators who have medical issues, who have housing issues, things like that. The people who gave us the medium that we love and that didn't get their fair shake out of it, this is the organization that helps. All right, Star Wars Dark Times. I'm in a Star Wars mood. I know it's a long ways off, but Old Republic is coming out this year, so you guys won't see me for a couple weeks when it hits. But I'm building up with Star Wars. This is a Vader title. This is a Dark Times title. Anything that has the Dark Times on it means it's during the rebellion. The Emperor is on the throne. Vader is on the loose. This one takes place just a few months after the Emperor has taken over, and Vader is on the hunt for any Jedi that are still out there. We're following a small smuggling crew who was in contact with a Jedi just recently as Vader tracks him down. It's a mini-series, but if you're a Star Wars fan, this one is a good one to take a look at. You can also find other Dark Times and Rebellion titles in our graphic novel section. There's a bunch of them. If you're into Star Wars, you will have no end of things to read. Local artist Mike Dorman is working at Blue Water right now. He's doing some covers. He's working on an anthology book that's coming out, but this month, Logan's Run is going to be out at the end of the month that he is doing the art on. What we're doing for Mike, and actually what Mike is doing for you, is if you pre-order his book, he's going to sign it and he's going to give you an original sketch to go along with it. Plus, everybody who purchases the book is going to get put in a raffle for a nicer piece of artwork that he's really going to spend some time on. So let us know if you want this. Shoot me an email, call me, stop by the store. Let me know so he can get working on your free sketch. Okay, a lot of stuff out this week. We've got the Violet Lantern, 1/35th scale. We've got an awesome Hal Jordan mug, Batman mug, another Hal Jordan mug over here, some Star Wars shot glasses. DC Universe's new figures are out. But this is the one I really want to talk about. You've got the Street Fighter figures. Come in the case. They're all sealed. It's random. You don't know what you're going to get, but you got the giant heads, the little arms. Really, really good paint jobs. Really neat. What I need your help with is if anybody picks up one and it's the blue Chun-Li, let us know. If you don't want her, I'd love to have her. You can take another one. So please, if you find Chun, only the blue costume. I'm not interested in the pink. Let us know. Thank you, guys.